Finally have the Mustang back together. Drew's super excited. We expected to be here about a month ago. But you know, life happens, waiting on parts, waiting on stuff to get done, but all that matters is it's together now. So we are trying to cram in some testing because in 2 weekends we are wanting to race. Goal for today is to figure out the fueling and make sure everything looks good on the fuel table and timing table and all that jazz. So first pass, one, we're just going to launch it and make sure it takes off. Not bad. Was honestly not expecting that. So, take a look at the data, and it is wanting a little bit more fuel, but not so much that we're worried about the closed loop not catching it. So we're going to put 2 spark plugs in it, do a pass, motor only, and then pull the plugs and check them and see how they look. With the plug check, it actually looked like it was a little fat, so he pulled about 3% of fuel, and we gave it a degree of timing. So we're going to do another motor pass and see what those changes did. It's opening day at US60. Everything looks really awesome too. They moved all the staging lanes. So now they go all the way around that way. It's pretty neat. So it sounded on the starting line that it was going to be a turd. But it went on motor exactly what I said it was going to go. I'm so good at guessing. All right, now let's do a nitrous pass. Gonna run it on the small kit next and see what that does. We were a little bit surprised by that. It was pretty nice. So we're going to work on cleaning up the fuel. I think it's a little fat. So we're going to work on that in the tune, try and run it again, see if we can get that a little bit cleaner for the second kit. And if we can do that, then we will try and run the first kit and see what that looks like. I don't know what you thought about that, but that was a little spicy. I think a little bit spicier than he intended for it to be. I think that's probably the biggest wheelie he's done. Yeah. So we gotta figure that out because you can't go fast if you're doing wheelies. We gotta keep the car down somehow.
For some reason, he pedaled right after the 60 foot on that pass. I don't know if he just thought that the wheelie was a little bit more out of control than it was. But if he had not have pedaled it, I think that would have been a pretty decently fast pass. For the last pass, decided to turn on both of the kits and just see what it did. It basically picked up everything between the 330 and the 660. It wasn't quite as fast as we had hoped with both kits, but he did pull timing out the first part of the run, and the second kit didn't come on until 2.4 seconds. So it was definitely reined in a lot there at the beginning. So we're just going to try and keep working on the combination of the first and the second kit and running both of them together, and just trying to get those really nailed down to both really good surfaces like 60, and then trying to also get them nailed down on surfaces like Windy. We decided to take the Mustang out to Decker Boys Racetrack. We have not been out there to race, and we really wanted to try and get some data on that surface, just so we kind of knew what we were in for if we decided to go out to a race out there anytime soon. They had scraped the 60 foot over the winter, so there is absolutely no rubber down whatsoever for the first 60 foot. The big end still looks pretty slick too, but we'll see what happens after several passes and see how well it comes around.
Add weight to it.
So where is the shift at?
Blue line.
Okay. And it never hooked up, but then it got really bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think when it wicked the tire up, it caused the shift.
Okay.
It's on automatic shift.
Because it saw the...
7,500.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know which one came first. They're pretty much same time.
Not much better for passes 2 and 3. Weren't able to get it to go down, but finally made enough tweaks that on the 4th pass was able to make it go all the way down and make a full pass just on motor. So there's no way at this time that we could even attempt to turn the nitrous on there. It just needs a lot more rubber put down, needs some good burnouts, and I think it'll come around pretty quick. I really do like what they have going on down there, though. They had a little band playing all night, which was really nice. I got a little video of them. They sounded pretty good. I enjoyed it. And then basically anybody out there could just make test passes down the track. And let me tell you, there was some crazy stuff going down the track, and it was pretty great to watch. My favorite one I will also put in at the end of this video. So overall, pretty good experience so far. We've got some really great data on the Mustang. We just have to keep working at it, but hopefully we have enough to do okay at the race next weekend.